So it is currently 3 a.m. or probably later than that now. It's 3:37 a.m. right now, and for some reason, in this moment, I decided I wanted to start vlogging again, like right now. Like it had to be the second. So I just want to show you guys what I'm doing. I am bandaging my foot up because I have a hole in my foot. Um, I got sepsis, which then they said was cellulitis, and they said I could die, and then I threw a tantrum, and then I had to go back to the hospital, and it was a whole scene. My BPD was just completely out of whack, and I'm not really sure if I've spoken much about my borderline personality disorder, but that's something I want to talk to you guys about. I want to do videos from now on relating to borderline personality disorder because I feel like people don't understand it from the perspective of someone living with it. They only ever really read about it from people who've had experiences with borderlines, and because of that, it makes a lot of borderlines fearful of trying to get better, because if they feel like people are still going to see them in the same light regardless of what they do, just because they have this mental illness, then what's the point? And that's a very dangerous thing, and I want to try and change it. So yeah, but right now I am going to try and put my foot in this tubular thing, but I feel like it's a little bit too long, and this is the first time I've actually opened it up, so let me put my phone here. There we go. Now it feels like we're in a room together and we're having a sleepover, and I'm just sat here going like, oh my god, girl, you would not believe what just happened. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this without editing it. I feel like if I do, it's gonna be a very authentic version of me. And I'm not sure if you guys are ready to see that. I'm joking. I just feel like authentic me is boring. A lot of the time, at least. I will not be able to put this. No wait, this is not. This is not gonna go, unless I use it like as a bandage. Yeah, I'll use it as a bandage, like, because it's supposed to be one of these things. Also, I am very, very hyper aware that I completely lost track of what I was saying and I switched the subjects, but that is how my brain works, and that's what it's like to sit down with me and have a conversation with me. So I just want to give you guys like the most realistic version of me that you can possibly get over YouTube and the internet. And yeah, it's just my crappy mobile phone quality. Look, I only have half a toenail. I also keep forgetting to look at the camera. I keep looking there because I'm used to like setting up the camera to take photos and stuff now rather than make videos. I mean, I still film basic, like pretty much on a daily basis. I record things and I'm always uploading things to Instagram and Snapchat, and well, not Snapchat as much, but like Twitter and Instagram mainly. And I love doing that, but at the same time, it's not YouTube. I came to YouTube in 2010, and it became my mothership. I literally refer to it as my mothership. Like, I feel like I'm an alien, you know. I was kind of always on the outside looking in school, and although there were points where I had friends, I still didn't feel like I fit in as much as they did, because I'm disabled and because I'm from a different country and because just a bunch of things would get in the way. Um, I was very gullible and vulnerable growing up, and I still pretty much am. Like, I mean, I'm not as gullible now. I kind of question everything now, which is not great. I'm working on it. I'm in therapy. But yeah, I lost track of what I was saying again. Oh yeah, I started YouTube when I was 10 actually, like 9 or 10, but I was only allowed to make the videos public when I was 11. So that's when I started uploading videos, and they would just be rambling ones where I'm talking to the camera and I have no idea what to talk about. For some reason, I'm doing that now, but part of me feels like I can actually talk to you. And it feels great. Like, I'm not really thinking too much about what I'm saying, and I still feel like I can actually have this conversation. I just, it's almost like meeting up with an old friend and you're like, oh my god, there's so much to tell you, here, word vomit. And I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much information. But yeah, currently I'm in therapy. I have left college. I got the grades I wanted. I did very well, especially considering how my mental health has been, which is amazing. Again, I'm very proud of myself, and I will not make myself feel negative in any way about it. Like, I've done so well, and I want to say a special thank you to my lecturer. I don't know if I can say her name on YouTube, so I'm not going to risk it, but you know who you are, and I love you, and thank you so much for supporting me through the course and basically carrying me through it. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have managed to do as well as I did. Like, I got the grades, and I know I'm a good student in that aspect, but I freak out sometimes, and I dissociate a lot. And with this, the dissociation comes, like, you can't keep the time schedules a lot of the time, because I find myself dissociating for like 2 weeks straight, and then I'm just like, what the hell just happened? Like, I finally come out of that bubble and that state of mind. I'm like, okay, where am I? Like, what? So it's not been the easiest ride, but I managed to do it, so I'm proud of myself, and no one can take that away from me. I'm also going to go to university, and I've decided to study law, which is going to be scary because I'm not great with exams, but I think it's going to be awesome because I need to face my fears, and I need to learn to stand on my 2 feet a little bit more, and I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference with the human rights laws. I think there's too much room for still managing to destroy the lives of humans rather than building them up and trying to help humans to grow and flourish. So I think we definitely need to, well, I'm definitely going to be having a look at that. Leave a comment down below, guys. I'm also thinking of doing this degree with law and then going to do my whole career as a lawyer, and then after a few years go back to university and study psychology and become a psychologist as well, because I have a passion for psychology, but I also have a passion for changing the world, and I feel like with law it's going to help me to change the world, but psychology, it will help me to help others change the world. I think with psychology it takes a lot longer to be able to really be at that place where you can fully understand it. Not that law is like any easier by any means, but I think law is a very not concrete thing, but it's very by the book. Psychology, there's so many incredible researchers and studies and just things contradicting each other constantly, and it's very intense to take on as a career, especially when you start to develop relationships with the people who you're assigned to as your patients. So I know that personally I really feel people's emotions. I am very, because of my BPD, I'm a strong empath a lot of the time, and that's why I shut off my emotions a lot of the time too, because it hurts me physically and like very strongly emotionally when one of my friends are hurt or when one of my family members are hurt. So instead of feeling those emotions, I'm just like, oh, shut down, cool, done, which isn't great. But I don't think I would be able to do that with someone who I then develop a very strong relationship with, which I would do with my patients because I care about people. it's the same as with my friends. If you spend a lot of time with someone, you care about them, whether you want to or not. It's not necessarily that you want to be the best friend, but like you feel a sense of compassion towards them normally, I guess. Some people do, some people don't. But I feel like I would not be able to take that on. I think psychologists and psychiatrists, they are incredibly strong people. Lawyers are strong, but psychologists, to be able to take on someone else's trauma, and then someone else's, and then someone else's, and then someone else's, and then someone else's, and try to help them through it, but you're still taking it on in your heart. That's, you know that that's happened to someone else. I think that takes a lot of strength. So thank you to all the psychologists out there. You are the real MVPs. I know that I rambled quite a lot. It's already been 10 minutes. I said I wasn't going to talk for very long, but I just haven't been on YouTube for so long, and I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know I'm alive. I've been alive for a very long time. I am tired. I have chain smoked about 20 fags, so I'm probably going to go to sleep very soon. But I love you. And you guys are still my bad bitches. Oh yeah. And I will see you very, very, very soon with a full-on actual update that doesn't just, that isn't just filmed with me on my bed at 3 a.m. because I think you guys actually deserve that. And I have a lot of footage that I want to post. So comment. This is the one thing that I really want you guys to comment. Do you want me to upload the footage that I haven't uploaded for the past 2 years, that I've just kind of like isolated from YouTube? Because I have so many things I've done. I went to somewhere in the city, I've done so many things, and I just haven't uploaded them. So would you like to see it? Please comment that down below. I love you, and I promise that I want to be back on YouTube, and I'm going to do my very damn best to stick to it. I am also writing a lot of music for those of you who don't follow me on my social media. So my Instagram is Jessie's Life Story. So if you want to go onto my Instagram, you can see a couple of bits of things that I've written. And if you want me to post it on my SoundCloud, then let me know, because I like writing music. I'm not the best singer ever, but I enjoy singing too. So yeah, I love you. I'm not going to hold you here any longer. Goodbye, babies, and I'll see you soon. Bye.